Once upon a time, on a quaint farm nestled in a lush valley, there lived a goat named Clyde. Now, Clyde was not your ordinary goat. He had a peculiar condition that prevented him from bleating like the other goats, while his fellow herd members would fill the air with their melodious and sometimes comical screams. Clyde could only manage a faint whisper, barely audible above the rustling leaves. Clyde's inability to scream like the others became a source of great distress for him. He would watch wistfully as his friends engaged in playful bouts of screaming contests, each trying to outdo the other in volume and pitch. Clyde would attempt to join in, his throat straining, but all that came out was a feeble squeak. His frustration grew day by day. He felt isolated and misunderstood, unable to express himself in the way his peers did. The other goats, unaware of his predicament, often teased him for his lack of volume, thinking he was simply shy or lacking in spirit. One day, a traveling circus passed through the valley, promising a spectacle unlike any other. Clyde, curious and hopeful, wandered closer to the edge of the farm to catch a glimpse of the excitement. As he watched the performers dazzle the audience with their acrobatics and daring feats, Clyde couldn't help but feel a pang of envy. They commanded attention effortlessly, their voices resonating with power and emotion. In the midst of the show, a commotion broke out. A lion had escaped from its cage. Panic spread through the circus grounds as people scrambled to safety. Clyde, frozen in fear, found himself face to face with the startled lion. In that moment of peril, something remarkable happened. Summoning every ounce of courage, Clyde let out a sound unlike any he had ever made before. It was not a scream in the traditional sense, but a deep, guttural roar that echoed across the valley. The lion, taken aback by this unexpected display of bravery, hesitated for a moment before retreating back into the safety of the circus tent. From that day onward, Clyde was hailed as a hero among the animals of the valley. His newfound ability to roar became legendary, and he no longer felt ashamed of his inability to scream like the other goats. He had discovered his own unique voice, one that spoke volumes without uttering a single scream.